Do you know what? I think I'm going to find it easier doing it this way compared to what I was doing before with so many Let's Plays at the same time. So I'm going to keep on doing this formula of just 4 games with the occasional odd video here and there. Wait a minute and welcome. My name is Yuusha and welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. Now, the last episode, there was some questionable advances. Literally in the title, I know. But I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. But now, we are going to jump straight back into this with such an opening quality statement. Like, what can you say about this? Like, let's be honest. There's not a lot we can say without just that one sentence, because we know it's true. And with that, we're going to jump straight in, along with my Calpis Soda. I'm recording straight after recording Love Esquire, so that's why I've also got this. So guys, Ikimishouka. I knew early on that Amane had a fairly easygoing attitude towards sex. And that sizable body of hers has curves in all the right places. It's an undeniable feast for the eyes of any heterosexual man. Despite her dinosaur-like proportions... Wait... He's not wrong! Wait... Who says dinosaur-like proportions? She's not a rough or crude Tyrannosaurus of a woman. Quite the opposite. She's highly precise, startlingly thoughtful, and an all-purpose housework machine with particular talent in the kitchen. Her personality is frank and outspoken in a good way. She tells me honestly what she's thinking, making communication mostly painless. Still, that courageous front sometimes gives way to timidity when the girl gets carried away. All you have to do is deliver a brief scolding and she'll shrink in sorrow like an apologetic dog. You can practically see her tail drooping between her legs. When she looks up at me with her best... Do you know, all the Japanese reading has messed with my head. Like, I'm getting used to saying things that don't have 3 letters in them in one syllable. How the hell did I even miss her? Ignore that. Best puppy dog eyes and mumbles, I'm sorry, with that pathetic expression on her face. It's impossible to maintain my anger, however well justified. In the end, I can't help but mutter, alright, as long as you've got the message, and nod in forgiveness. The girl's talent for emotional manipulation is downright fearsome.
Yuji, お昼だよ。お弁当にしよう。今日はね、この前ユージが美味しいって言ってたお豆腐のハンバーグだぞ。
お豆腐のハンバーガー? I've never heard of that. You don't play fair, woman.
何よ、急に。
Don't think you can ensnare me so easily in this little honey trap of yours. I'm wise to you.
え、道楽？
道楽?
ごめん、意味わかんない。
Oh, okay. By means of her culinary persuasion, she insidiously grabbed hold of my stomach. The quickest way to man is through his stomach, saying, I get it. Not to mention that since our relationship went public, she's become even more aggressively clingy than before. On top of which, she's taken things to the next level, periodically whispering, free to go anytime, available on request in my... It's a quality sentence. At this rate, I'm seriously going to end up unable to live without this woman. If she does end up becoming an essential part of my life, what should I do about it? Premature as it may be, if I'm considering what would be best for Amane, it's probably worth thinking about the possibility of an eventual marriage. Oh damn! As a general rule, planning your wedding while still a student is embarrassingly naive at best. As adolescent foolishness goes, it's right up there with confidently sending out your anguished poetry to literary journals. That said, a man owes his woman clearly defined intentions. Coasting along indecisively is the crowd's way out. I do feel guilty about the prospect of creating someone who'll have to mourn my death, but if I'm serious about marrying Amane, the biggest problem isn't emotional, it's purely practical. Namely, there's my job. In my workplace, I'm making a trivial mistake at the wrong time can mean dying in a ditch with all the dignity of some anonymous stray dog hit by a car. Most of all, it's an occupation that doesn't bear explaining to others. Say Amane takes me to meet her parents. Exactly what am I supposed to tell them? I mean, if I wanted to, I'm sure I could have some plausible, convenient workplace assigned to me as camouflage, but that would be a betrayal of Amane and her family. True. In other words, I have to quit. Since my 2-year training period in America, I've already spent 2.5 years as a regular in Japan. At some point, I even rose up the ladder to acting squad leader. Oh wow, yeah, he's definitely a soldier. Come on, he's easily a soldier with that statement. You might as well just call him a soldier at this point. But there's still a good year and a half left in my designated field term. And even when that runs out, it won't exactly be, okay then, thanks for everything, good luck out there, the collar's not coming off that easy. At best, I'll be a permanent reserve, subject to emergency call-ups whenever the company deems my presence necessary. 10 days a year I'd be obligated to participate in a training camp for the purpose of maintaining fitness. In short, these chains don't come off until I'm dead. My life's just full of problems.
風見さんではありませんか。こんな場所でどうかされましたか。何かお困りのことでも。
Oh, Sachi. No, it's nothing. Just stressing myself out with some vague anxieties about the future.
将来への不安ですか。
Nothing you need to be concerned about. It's only natural for young people to worry themselves over such things from time to time.
はい、わかるような気もします。
I'm just gonna take the charger out of my laptop because it's getting a little hot. So let me just move it quick. Yeah, there we go. Let some of the heat escape. Unfortunately, I don't have a cooling fan underneath my laptop, and to get one in, I also need a USB, and they cost quite a bit in Japan, actually. So, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here yourself, Sachi? Lessons over already?
はい、これから私は自治会のお手伝いがあって外出するところです。
And also, they're quite loud, and I don't want it to affect the mic. Community service, is it? Very admirable.
あまねさんは一緒ではないのですか？
No, I mean, it would be a little pathetic if I was constantly carrying her around like some toddler's ragged security blanket.
あ、いえ、体のある質問をしたつもりではないのですが、風見さん、この後は何かご予定は？
Huh? No, none in particular.
でしたら、私と一緒に自治会のお手伝いに参加していただけないでしょうか？
Oh, I suppose there might be. But what would I need to do?
はい、今日は地元の少年サッカーのチームが試合をするので、そのサポートです。
Oh, okay. As in waving a flag around and cheering?
いえ、要は監督と言いますか、子供たちが安全に試合ができるように配慮して、怪我人が出たりした場合は手当てをしたりします。
Oh, I see. And why was the job left to Sachi in the first place? That's a good question. Football of all things? She informs me that the chairman of Mishima Cape's neighborhood council is an acquaintance of hers and passes on similar requests every once in a while. In a way, it feels like they're taking advantage of Sachi's pathologically obedient personality, which does inspire a twinge of righteousness anger on my part. But we can't neglect to give back to our community, and it seems the requests themselves aren't unreasonable. So I guess it doesn't quite rise to the level of unethical behaviour on their part. Even so, if my assistance can slightly reduce Sachi's burden, I'll gladly lend a hand. When we arrive at the soccer field, which has been set up on a vacant lot not far from the ocean, the children have already begun to gather. There's even a few young primary schoolers still carrying their knapsacks, apparently hurried here directly after school ended. As the ground picks up on our arrival, there's a shout of, "Hey, it's Sachan!" and the children crowd around us in a relaxed, familiar way. From what Sachi told me, an individual named Sasaki-san had been coaching the town's soccer team, but his chronic lumbago intensified badly a little while ago. Jesus. If you don't know what it is, it's not that great. It seems he's been hospitalized for a good month now. During that time, she's apparently been acting as a standing supervisor when she has the chance. Sachi's first order of business is to blow on the whistle, dangling around her neck, gathering the stragglers to us. Once the group is assembled, she begins to introduce me. Specifically, this is Kazami Yuji-san, a heartless monster of a coach here to ruthlessly beat some instruction into you. As the friendly smile I've been planning freezes halfway to my face, my expression stiffens slightly, which in turn only acts to confirm her words. The children quietly gulp in terror.
それでは風見
She
先生
actually
から
said that.
ありがたい訓示をいただきましょう。
And with that, Sachi turns to me and gives me a short bow, then trots off towards the sideline benches where she begins preparing the sports drinks and such. Okay, I didn't hear anything about coaching anyone, woman. But I keep my complaints to myself. I can't just back down now. Now with this group of children in their soccer uniform standing at attention in front of me, waiting for my words with bated breath. I want you all to try and learn a few things from this match. First and foremost, the importance of adequate preparation. Somehow or another, I'm a team leader at the company, which means I've had subordinates under my command. I'm relatively experienced at giving instructions. The only way you're going to improve is through your own preparations, your own effort. Don't plan on getting better by learning from others. In the middle of a game, we didn't learn this yet, won't cut it. The only path that leads to competence is the one you forge yourself. A battle is all about the number of shots you've taken. In other words, the guy who's been practicing this shooting longer and more often is the one who's going to survive. You don't make split-second decisions consciously. It's all reflexes, and you don't get those through experience. Knowing what to do isn't enough. You need to drill it into your body. The guys who stop to think in the middle of the field are the first to die. You get the picture. I tried my best to offer them some vaguely plausible instruction, but I have some serious doubts about how much actually got across to them. And I suppose it's debatable how valuable the advice of a complete soccer amateur like myself could possibly be. Still, I do think the general principles are pretty nearly universal. The ball is your friend. Love your friend. Kick the stuffing out of your friend. I have no further instructions. Complete a thorough warm-up before the match begins. Damn, okay. I conclude my little speech with a muddle of incoherent encouragement, but for some reason the children all shout yes sir enthusiastically. Within seconds they begin performing energetic calisthenics routines, so they are warming up their muscles. Damn. Look, Sachi, I don't remember hearing anything about coaching. You kind of sprung that on me out of nowhere, you know.
すみません。ですが、風見さんならお任せできると確信しておりました。
Fine, but was the heartless monster bit really necessary? The kids were quivering in their
そ
cleats.
れもすみません。やはり現場には怖い人がいないと、どうしても子供たちの集中力が欠けてしまって、怪我をする子が増えてしまうんですよ。
They go light. Got it. I see. So that's why you asked me to come along. You thought I was that scary that they would get themselves into the shape. She wasn't wrong. In her defense, she wasn't wrong. A lack of attention gives rise to a lack of caution. When you're not concentrating, you're more likely to get injured. And when there's no clear top dog around, it's easier for pointless fights to break out among the pack. So it would seem that there's a need for me to assume the role of a scary person in order to keep the children attentive and appropriately cautious. In that case, there's a woman I remember all too well who would serve as a useful point of reference. I'm referring, of course, to my master, Sakari Yasuko. A truly scary person isn't someone who breaks out in fits of rage or attempts to intimidate others with spasms of meaningless violence. When she was teaching me the job, Asuko would most often stand by my side and watch my performance in perfect silence. Every once in a while, she'd poke my head with a stick. If I missed to the right or left, she'd jab me on the appropriate cheek. If my shot sailed high, she'd bring her stick down on the crown of my head with relish. Instead of speech, she communicated through the whip. Oh, yeah. The little jabs were always sharp enough to make my eyes water. Honestly, it pissed me off at the time. But if I stayed focused on my task and hit my target, the stick never came my way. The most dangerous stage of learning your job isn't the beginning. It's when you start to move past the rookie mistakes and gain something resembling competence. There's a tendency to get overconfident and blunder carelessly in a big way. But even once Asuka was no longer at my side, when I imagined her lurking watchfully nearby, my focus was always perfect. More often than not, human error is caused by simple carelessness. Yeah, pretty much. If giving the children a fierce glare from the sidelines can help eliminate that factor from this event, reducing the possibility of accidents or injuries, there's some value in my being here. The match raged... Oh my god, I apologise for that. The match raged... There we go, match, not a freaking whistle. What the hell? How did I... Teeth are annoying. The match raged on into the early evening. In the end, spurred on by my glowing attentions, Mishima Cape's team proved triumphant. On the more unfortunate side of things, one boy from the opposing team, visitors from a nearby town, tripped and fell, skinning his elbow and knee. But fortunately, both were minor scrapes, and he was able to return to the game immediately after being treated. After the match ended, we took part in a group barbecue that's apparently a post-game tradition. By the time that was over as well, the sun had already sunk halfway below the horizon. And the nice calm music. I like it. It's fine, not like I had anything to do. Glad to be of help. Having finished clean up of the barbecue and stowed the equipment in a storehouse next to the field, we returned the key to the town council, then gave a quick report. It's already past 7. The children headed home before 6, which would mean we spent over an hour on the wrap-up. I don't even want to think about how long it would have taken Sachi by herself.
でも少し意外でした。風見さんはサッカーの経験があるのですか?
No, not really. I do know the rules, but my only experience with my game would be what I picked up from PE lessons in elementary school.
そうなんですか? その割には何やら随分と達見した訓示をされていたようなので、私はてっきりサッカー経験の豊富なサック野郎なのだとばっかり。
Damn. Hold on, what exactly is the sucked community supposed to be? Yeah, I mean, there's many different sucks, don't get me wrong, but what type of suck do you think I am?
サッカーをする子供はサッカー少年ですよね。
Oh. Well, yeah, as long as you ask an American.
では、サッカーをする若者はサック野郎なのでは?
What? No. No. You're extremely wrong. Frighteningly so.
たとえ風見さんがサック野郎でなかったとしても、敬重に値する大変有意義な言葉だったと思います。
You think?
はい。例えば、転んで怪我をしてしまった相手チームの子がいたじゃないですか。自分の血を見て泣き出してしまったあの子に、風見さんはおっしゃいましたよね。男が涙を見せていいのは、財布を落とした時と母親が死んだ時だけだ。そして人知れず泣く時にも厳しい制限がある。涙は他人のために流せ。自分のために流していいのは汗だけだ。覚えておけ。実に力強い言葉です。この小峰幸、心が震えてまたぐらがしめる思いです。
Sachi, calm down.
思わず携帯を取り出して「おしめりなう」とネット上でつぶやいてしまうところでした。
Sachi is thirsty. Oh, oh, Sachi girl. I needed to stand up as well. My legs were falling asleep. just the hashtag part makes it even worse. That doesn't make anything better. I see. To be honest, I have no idea what to say to you at this point. A message? I take my private use cell phone from my breast pocket and check the screen. The email is from a certain NWOAH Amane, and the contents...
今どこにいんの? ご飯用意できてるから早く帰っておいで。
I want me some dinner. The digital clock in the corner of the screen tells me it's comfortably past 7. Not surprising she had wondered where I'd gotten to. Crap, I forgot to get in touch with Amane.
Amane さんと何か約束があったのですか?
No, nothing like that. Probably just sent the message because I didn't show up at dinner time. Wants me back on the double. It's true that I forgot to tell Amane I'd be late, but it's not like she slipped my mind entirely. In fact, since I was planning to have dinner with Amane, I spent the whole barbecue at the soccer team's grilling meat instead of eating anything. You troop, how do you not eat anything on a grill in front of you? Oh man, you're hardcore, Yuji.
Amane さん、怒っていらっしゃいますか?
No, not a problem. I don't think she seems upset. I hand over my cell phone to Sachi to give her a look at Amane's message.
なるほどです。でも、もしAmaneさんに怒られそうなら、全部私のせいにしてください。サチがあまりに可愛かったので、つい手を貸してしまった。
Yeah, I'll die.
悪いのは可愛すぎるサチなのだと。
Listen, Sachi, you're a great girl, but please don't get me killed. Sachi, my friend, are you familiar with the phrase pouring gasoline on the fire?
リニアブラ？磁力で胸が大きくなる新型の下着でしょうか?
No! No! Nothing like that. That's a bit of a stretch, and yet I'm still not entirely confident you're trying to make a joke.
風見さん、このメール、何やら画像が添付されているようですが。
Uh-oh. Sachi reaches her hand to the cell phone screen and scrolls down.
うわ。
And with a strange little grunt of surprise, her face instantly flushed red. What's up? What did she send? Something wrong? Slightly concerned by Sachi's reaction, I pull my cell phone out of her hands and look at the screen. A truly outrageous image stares back at me. Seems I wasn't just imagining that shutter sound I thought I'd heard in the middle of Amane's morning raid. What is she thinking? Amane, my friend. What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do? Mind explaining yourself, my good Amane-san? No, I think I understand. You figured sending this over would get me wobbling straight home with an uncomfortable... Ooh, we received some nudes. Very nice. Hey, Sachi?
はい、何でしょう、風見さん。
Just a moment ago I said I have no idea what to say to you at this point. Allow me to correct myself in retrospect. I was wrong. I've only now come to understand what it truly means to be lost for words. I'm sure that anything I say now would sound like an excuse to you.
自分の間違いは速やかに正す勇気。敬服いたします。
A man doesn't show his tears to others, but that doesn't mean the urge to sweat from your eyes won't well up inside you every once in a while. That's also very true, I know. I do manage to salvage at least a scrap of masculine pride from this situation. By resisting the desire to rush back to the dorm, burst into Amane's room, and denounce her misdeed. Instead, I walk calmly back and pretend this email never happened. An act of restraint that allows me to maintain some meager kernel of self-respect. Alright, let's keep this going. Let's keep it going.
というようなことが昨日ありまして、びっくりして思わず、わって言っちゃいました。ああ、ごめんね。ちょっとしたシャレのつもりだったんだけど、あのメール見ちゃったんだ。返信はなかったし、ユージも何も言わなかったから、見てないのかと思ってたよ。ねえねえ、それってどんな写真だったの？私にも見してよ。
Makina no.
あんたには10年早いわよ。
うん。
私と同い年のサッチンには見せたくせに納得いかねえのよ。さっちゃんには見せたんじゃなくて見られちゃったの。とにかくダメ。なんだよそれ。ちょっとお兄ちゃんの彼女の座を射止めたグレーでずいぶんと上からだな。見してくんねえなら自分で試すぞ。いいのか？
おお。
自分で試すってどうする気よ。んなもん、廊下の自販機の横にしゃがんで口開けて待ってりゃ、そのうちお兄ちゃんが小銭握りしめてやってくるのよさ。
hold on.
いや、ないから、そういうこと。
Yeah.
おお、ずいぶんと余裕だね、あんまね。しかし、本当にないかな？ないと言い切れるのか
な、ないわよ。
そうか。では試してみようじゃないのよさ。
Oh no.
さっち、これを。
サインペン。これで何をするの？マキちゃん。
What are you doing, Makina?
私のほっぺたに書いてほしいのよさ。右の方には1回100円、左の方には
Why do you know this stuff, Makina? No. Oh god, no.
いいけど、これ油性だよ。
構うものか。さあ、書くのよさ。
こらこらこらこら、やめなさいって。どんなプレイよそれ。
Yeah, that's
プレイじゃないのよ。少女の好奇心に対する抑圧が生み出す暴走なのよさ。
暴走って。I don't know how that
バカな真似
works.
はやめなさい。ちょっとうるさいわよ、あんたたち。今が何の時間か分かってるの？
Hold on, just because the fake Cinderella's arrived. Pay respects.
お昼の時間ですね。
そうな、ご飯の時間なのよ。
それが何？なんでどいつもこいつも不思議そうな顔して私を見んのよ。食事の時間にあれがこれで何がどうだとか、やかましいっつってんのよ。
何を興奮してんのよ
Yeah,
さ。
what the hell is up with your ass today?
会話に混ぜてほしいなら素直にそう言えばいいの
You
に。
could have just said so.
じゃあもう誰もそんなこと言ってないでしょ。
You done it
っていう
yourself.
か、お昼食べてる時にそういう下の話をする？そういうのは合コンの二次会とかでやってくれるかな。
I mean, you're not wrong.
すみません。よりによってお昼のおかずが極太フランクフルトソーセージの時に大変お聞き苦しいお話を。
おお、これはまた
Ah,
立派なソーセージなのよさ。
sausage.
あまね、これってどっちが太い？
どっちが太い？太い is supposed to be fatter, isn't it?
どれどれ？食べてみればわかるかも。
ああ、もうなんなのよ、このエロエロ空間。
つか、なんで誰も止めないのよ。幼女は？ユミコは？ストッパーの連中どこ行ったのよ。はい、榊さん
Yeah,
は
where is
都内の
Sakaki?
次第へ経済学の聴講に、風見さんは学園長さんと一緒にテレビの取材に行かれました。
Oh, so it's between them right now?
テレビ？何の番組よ。確か地方民放局のローカル番組で日本の教育を語るとかなんとか。風見さんは学園長さんの付き添いという形だそうです。
Oh.
何よ付き添いって、なんで有事なわけ？うちの学園長さんは若くして不相応な地位を手に入れられたことでやかみも多いですし、護衛のようなものかと。
楽屋でしてるとこスクープされなきゃいいけどな。
しないから。有事は私で十分満足してるから。
Oh, that type.
おい、
Ooh.
そいつはどうかな。男ってのは結構わがままなのよ。あまねのパッツンパッツンの若い肉体も欲しつつ、チズチズのいい感じにやれた女の体を求めても不思議じゃないし。
Oh, don't. Broken in bod. Oh, that's cruel. That's cold.
時には青い果実のごとき私のような肉体を欲することも。
Oh.
そして時には 従順なメイドをいじめてヒーヒー言わせてみたいと思っている可能性がなきにしもあらず。
Sachi? Sachi? Excuse me?
さっちゃん、あなたまで。
だからなんですぐそっちの方に話が進むの。もう知らない。私よそ行って食べる。ついてこんないでよね。
みちる様、どちらへ？うるしゃーって。
うるしゃ。
うるしゃーってのはうるしい干渉と何か関係が
ないでしょっていうか、うるしい干渉って何？第二次世界大戦における連合国軍の重要拠点です。というか、みちる様のことを放っておいていいのでしょうか？
No.
まあ、悪いことしたとは思うけど、いいんじゃない？ついてくんなって言ってるし。
Yeah, she did say that.
いいのか？あいつ絶対隠れて練習するよ。お弁当のフランクフルト使って。
Back at her, stop. I mean, I want to at least get a video out.
勘違いしないでよね。とか言いつつも練習をするわけだよね。
Who am I kidding? I don't get monetized.
キモいのよさ。後でこっそり見に行って間抜けな顔を写真に撮ってやろうよ。
あんたらあれか？鬼の子か？
で、結局写真は見してくんないの？
And we come full circle.
だってさすがにね。ですが、何でもかんでも良くないものとして奪い上げるのは教育者の怠慢だとも言いますよ。教育者の管理のもと、これは良くないものだと正しく自己認識させるのが教育だと風見さんもおっしゃっていました。
No, don't use my words like that.
マキナの教育によくねえよ、そういうの。
Bad educator. Bad educator. God damn it.
いや、なんていうか、ちょっと恥ずかしいのよね。
She's gonna do it.
おお、あまねえとは思えぬ気弱な発言なのよさ。まあいいじゃん。方角のためにちょっと見るだけなのよ。
まあ、さっちゃんには見られちゃったしな。仕方がないか。ちょっとだけよ。
I want to see this
ちょっと
picture
だ
as
け、ちょ
well.
っとだけ。どれどれ。うわ、なんじゃこりゃ。
Oh, okay. Hold on. No,
つかグロ。
I want to go back. No, I didn't mean to. I meant to click on the X. I'm very tempted to just jump through out that window over there right now for my stupidity.
いや、なんていうか、むしろむしろ美味しすぎてよだれが止まらなかったと。
Flaccio. Sachi.
いや、全然違う。っていうか、もういいでしょ。携帯返して。
うわ、なんだろう。そっか。あまね。ちょっと遠くに行かれたような気がするのよさ。
She's not going on a trip.
そんなこと別にねえ。マキナだっていつかは経験することだし、そんな焦らなくても。
おう、今上から物言ったな。恋愛上級者気取りか、恋愛情報発信記事か、それでタイガーガールのつもりか。
Oh.
そんな言い方しなくったって。そりゃさ、学園で唯一の男子だし、ちょっと悪いことしたかなって思ってるけどさ。大丈夫ですよ。なんだかんだ言っても結局は誰もあまねさんを恨んだりなんかしていません。こうして私やマキちゃんがあまねさんをいじるのも 結局風見さんは天音さんを選ぶであろうということを認めているからですよ。
じゃあ聞くけど、もしユージがさっちゃんのこと抱きたいって言ってきたらどうすんの？
I don't know.
それは
My brain just went out the window once I realised what that image was on the phone. That ray of sunlight, I've seen it so many times before, I can only tell what it is just at a glance.
ほら、うぐって言った。何うぐって。もし私が OK 出したらユージに処女あげちゃうんじゃないの？
その風見さんがどうしてもとおっしゃるのなら差し上げます。
マキナ？
なんなのよさ。
あんたはどうする？もしユージが処女くれって言ってきたら。
Uh-oh.
そりゃねえ、あまねの男を寝取るのも悪いし、
Oh my god.
あまねには内緒にするの
They
よ
are
って
so honest, it's
ちゃんと
scary.
言うと思うのよ。
Oh my god.
なんて油断のならない子たちなの、あんたたち。
This is what I said. Girls are very dangerous.
いや
照れちゃいますね。
言っておくけど褒めてないからね。
平気なのよ。お兄ちゃんはああ見えて臆病者だから。あまねがいるのに他の女に手を出すほど度胸はないし、自分がされて嫌なことは人にはしない男なのよさ。
Yeah, I believe that as well.
ですね。というか、いくら私たちが迫ったところで面倒くさいと言って全てスルーされてしまうような気がします。
そうかな。でもユージだって男だし。
あまねはお兄ちゃんの彼女のくせしてお兄ちゃんのことあんま分かってねえのな。
Ooh.
戦場
Now
は
we're
セ
getting
ックス
into
より安全だとか言っちゃうような男が浮気なんかするわけねえのよ。
Yeah.
案外彼女になって距離が詰まると見えなくなる部分なのかもしれませんね。
Oh, I mean, that's true.
なんか急に不安になってきた。私とこの子たちの違いは何だろう。この子たちになくて
Big
私が持っ
breasts.
ているもの。
And also, you were definitely the One-Son character.
父かな。
What can I say?
そうか、それだ。その手があったわ。
なんかまたくだらねえこと思いつきやがったな。
Probably.
まあいいよ、突っ込まないでおくからまた写真撮ったら見してね。
どうしよう。
Hold on.
私ってもしかして天
She
才？
got an idea.
聞いてないみたいだよ、マキちゃん。
Yeah, she's
な
gone.
んだろうなもう。
Yeah, she's gone. Alright. I am actually going to end this part here because I feel like that was the perfect bit to end that off at. I am a little bit annoyed because I actually wanted to go back to that one frame. That one frame to get a screenshot and I bucket it up. Ugh. Like, come on. You cannot tell me that that was in the, that version. You can't. It was. Just by the ray of sunlight. That's how you know it's an all ages version. Well, anyway, that does end all of my time now for playing the Fruit of Grisaia, sadly. So, unfortunately, I've got to call it quits here, guys, and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me, and I shall see you in the next video. So, guys, I'll most certainly see you next time. Oh, Yuji. You gotta use 3 legs to walk home now.